For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 10 of the second season at Everton Football Club here on FIFA 17. Since the last episode, as we advance towards this game against Bournemouth, we've unfortunately dropped out of the top 4, down to 6th, although only 3 points still off first. In fact, Norwich in 9th are only 3 points off first. So the league is still pretty damned tight after 9 games, as it is in real life actually. So it's pretty cool that we're kind of matching the sort of the closeness and competitiveness of the in real life Premier League here in FIFA. We start with Bournemouth today after we played Paris, Crystal and City yesterday. Because in the episode before yesterday, I tripped over saying Crystal Palace by saying Crystal Paris. So that's why yesterday's title was called Crystal Paris, because we were Crystal and Palace. And Paris, oh God, I did it again. But Bournemouth and Feyenoord, followed up by Aston Villa, are today's 3 games as we head into the month of November. So we beat Feyenoord by 3-0 last time. If we beat them again, then that would pretty much guarantee us progression through to the knockout stages of this year's Champions League. That would be preferable, so we'll try and do that. Bournemouth first though. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. There is an episode of My Player tonight that you will not want to miss. So do make sure you're subbed so that you see that. But without any further ado, let's jump in. Saturday, October 28th, 2017. Bournemouth at Goodison Park. Strong challenge. Oh, there's so much space over here for Max Gradel, who strikes the post after just 2 minutes. They were passing a ball about on this side of the pitch quite harmlessly, and then I just glanced up and saw how much room Max Gradel had on that far side. By the time I reacted, I don't know whether I got over there in quick enough time to put him off for the shot, or whether his finish was just that bad. But Bournemouth very nearly taking the lead inside 120 seconds. Idrissa Hakan will play the 1-2. Lukaku could run through that gap. I'm not going to be able to get it to him, so I'll have to go to Yannick Bolasie. Nice to have Yannick Bolasie back in the first team picture, though. Go across here to Kwadwo Asamoah. There's Dale Lefeu. Try a quick turn. Has that done Tyrone Mings? I think it may have done. Put it across the box looking for Lukaku, but Mings gets a good block on it. It's going to be a corner to us now rather than a corner to them. See what we can do. That's a decent delivery. Up goes Lemos, and that's a fantastic header. I think for the first time, the computer taking control of the player and beating me to the ball has actually worked. 99 times out of 100, when you're in control of a player and the CPU runs in front of you, they fluff it up. That time, Lemos has flicked it on backwards and that has floated and looped into the back of the net. Sorry, Eddie Howe, your boys are 1-0 down. It's Tyrone Mings. Try to stand him up. Oh, little back heel completely done me. Ryan Fraser is very, very fast, but not very strong. But I can't get to a physical battle with him because he's just crossed it in. And, oh, wonderful save by Sergio Rico, not once but twice. I tried to clear it. The first clearance went back towards the sideline when I tried to clear it upfield. And, wow, Sergio Rico makes a wonderful double save. I have no idea how he's done that. He's turning into an absolutely world-class goalkeeper for us. 24 minutes in. It could be 2-2 at this present moment in time, but thankfully Callum Wilson's chest is made out of brick and it's bounced well off it out for a goal kick. That rhymed and it wasn't supposed to. Go on, Yannick. You can do it. Get around the outside of him. To a fake Rabona, work some space. Cross it. Lukaku's underneath it. Romelu! Oh, he scored at last! Romelu, I didn't even know which way to run to celebrate. Romelu Lukaku has his first goal of the season. Is that going to get him off the mark? And is he going to go on a goal-scoring run? In real life, didn't he this season actually have like a bit of a goal drought and then like scored every game for about 5 or 6 in a row? Hopefully he can do that for me here. Lukaku at last, 1 goal in the Premier League. It's only taken till the end of October, but he's off the mark. Gradel with the throw, back to Smith. Will come in. I'm not really too sure which way Max Gradel's going to go. I don't think he knows which way he wants to go at the minute, but he's found... Oh, Harry Arter! Wow, snapshot from the edge of the box, just kind of leant backwards and helped it on its way and added a lot of power onto it as well. On target, destined for the back of the net, needed to be saved. Bournemouth might be 2-0 down, but they are having chances in this game. Bolasie What Deulofeu's doing over this side of the pitch, but I could try and find Romelu Lukaku here, who's turned and scored another. It's begun. Romelu Lukaku is back, ladies and gentlemen. A brace after just 3 minutes in the second half. Nice little ball into him, good turn, and to be fair, on his right foot, a powerful finish. Into the back and then it goes 2 for him, 3 for me. Couldn't be happier. Gradle. Oh, it's good footwork. That's a very good ball. That's 3-1. They just caught me out there. They've pulled one back. There's no point celebrating like that, mate. It is the 89th minute. I think he's gone a little bit overboard there. You're 3-1 down, Max. I know you'll be pleased to score, but doesn't really mean anything, mate. All of the players are rushing over because it's like scripted to be, oh, it's a last-minute goal, therefore all the players go and celebrate. Yeah, but when the last-minute goal makes it 3-1, when you've been 3-0 down, not really worth going that nuts about, is it? There goes the final whistle. A comfortable 3-1 scoreline at home against Bournemouth. Would have been nice to have kept the clean sheet. I just kind of switched off for a little bit there towards the end, but they kind of made a little bit more out of that than they needed to. Actually weren't that many chances in the game. It felt like there were a lot more than that. 4 goals. They had more chances than us, although a couple were obviously involved in that double save from Sergio Rico earlier on, which was phenomenal. And who knows what the game would have turned out to be had that one of those 2 chances ended up in the back of the net. Chelsea dropped points away from home against Hull, which is quite big. Arsenal beat Watford, which sucks. But we'll have to wait and see what happens with the league table, although we have a game against Feyenoord next, don't we, in the Champions League. So we'll jump to that one now, and hopefully with a win there as well, we should be able to guarantee progression through to the knockout stages. Saponara into Romelu Lukaku. Out wide to Yannick Carrasco. I've got McCarthy down the line. I don't really want to use him in that situation, though. Try and get this to Axel Witsel. Just spin on it so we're facing the goal. Saponara. Got the run on the nest. Oh, it's lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Seamus Coleman with a simple finish. That little reverse ball from Saponara was beautiful. The run from Seamus Coleman was unexpected, actually. Who expects your right back to burst in from there and then just be like, play me in, and sprint into the box? I mean, Vermeer perhaps should have done better. It was a decent height for him, and he had enough time to react, but could only get something on it, not everything on it, and it's into the back of the net. We are 1-0 up immediately. Manager's pretty happy. Vilhena out to El Hero Elia. It's nice, actually. Ball back round the corner to Vilhena into the box. Jorgensen, it was Gustafsson, in fact, that had the headed effort. Comfortable for the keeper, but still worth an attempt. We drilled that out there to Carrasco, and that touch was so good. Just going to keep going and then maybe look for Lukaku over the top. That's not Romelu Lukaku, that's Axel Witsel. And in fact, it's not even Axel Witsel, it's Van Beek that gets to the ball. We'll have a throw in, though, near their box with only a handful of moments left in this first half. Cross comes in, Lukaku could be underneath that. Vermeer didn't do too well there in getting it away, but thankfully for Finals backline, they did make the most of the clearance. Saponara. Where do we go? Where do we go? So many options. Witsel. There we go. We'll turn back and look for Saponara, who could turn and not get the shot off is what he's going to do. Turn and not get the shot off. Here comes Feyenoord and the counter-attack. What even is that, El Hero? Feyenoord have been so bad. Like, I can't remember if they were any good in the first game. I think they were actually half decent. It's just that we were clinical in front of goal and they weren't. But they've been extremely poor in this second tie against them. Although as soon as I say that, they may actually cause me some problems up the other end. And I'm going to need to get rid of this. And Socrates does well to win that header. And Witsel completes the clearance. But yeah, they've been really poor in this first half. It's been very, very heavily possession-based. Not that many chances at all. I doubt there's much on the match facts. 1 for me, which was the goal. 2 for them. Yeah, really dead half. But at least from the dead half, we have ourselves the lead. Jack Williams steals that away. Who's going to get to that first? Congolo, unfortunately. El Hero Elia gets the turn in, but he's going nowhere. As is this game, as things happen so far. First game against Bournemouth was absolutely filled with action. This one, barely anything's happened. I'm just glad if the game is going to be as dud as this, that we have the lead early on and we've been able to hold on to it. All we need is 3 points, and providing that PSG beat Porto, which hopefully they will, then that'll be us through to the next round of this competition. But Carrasco's just not strong enough to hold off Karsdorp there. And Feyenoord will try and build again, although presumably they're not going to get anywhere with that building, and we'll win the ball back. Look inside for Romelu here, and then to Axel Witsel. And if I couldn't get the shot off, I could have made it 2, then that really would put the game to bed. But nobody is able to do anything in front of goal in this game. It's really strange. You'd have thought, with so much on the line, both sides... Oh, that's a decent position for a free kick. James McCarthy just sprints straight to the man and holds his face. Holds his face as if he's just cracked his nose on the guy's back. Right, who can take free kicks right now? Chalanolu isn't involved here, so we'll go with Yannick Frua Carrasco. Let's try and put it over the top of the ball and into that top right corner, which we've done beautifully. I thought as that drifted more and more central that the keeper was going to get to that. That wasn't that well placed. James Ward-Prowse, 2 episodes ago, the keeper, in a similar situation, did that. When the ball was over there and it went in. It's happened again. Vermeer this time. Really good free kick from Yannick Carrasco, but I wanted it more in the corner. It wasn't, but it was dipping and in off the underside of the bar. There is that 2-0 lead we were after. That, surely, is game over. Elia. Oh, good footwork there, actually, from El Hero Elia. Good block by Socrates, though, to stop them getting one back. Is the game coming to life in this second half? We've scored the second goal, which surely has to bring Feyenoord out of their shell now, knowing that they need to actually score a couple of goals to get things going rather than just plodding away and trying to scrape an equaliser towards the end of the game. They have to fly at me now, and because they have to do such a thing, they might leave some more gaps at the other end of the pitch. I'm going to ping this to the other side of the field, and McCarthy will just help it down to Seamus Coleman. We'll play it forward again. Here we go. Seamus Coleman able to find some space, and bursting into that space, there's the... Oh, actually very well tackled by Karsdorp. Let's see if we can get a third, though. I think the game's pretty done and dusted already at 2-0, but a third would surely kill it off completely. Carrasco try and spin the defender. He's done well. We'll turn inside, look for Witsel, and there's the third. Yep, game well and truly over. Sorry, Feyenoord, thanks for coming. Back to Holland you go with absolutely nothing. Sorry, boys. I'll try and keep a clean sheet this time and not switch off at the end. I don't know where these goals have come from, though. I've barely scored anything over the past couple of episodes, and we've got 6 in 2 now. Brilliant. McCarthy drills that into Iñaki Williams. Coleman's on the overlapping run, but Iñaki Williams is going to turn and get it to Saido Berahino. It's just come on for Romelu Lukaku, and he could and has given us a 4th. This second half has just come to life. There was barely anything happen in the first half, but we've had 3 goals in the second. That's now 4 in this game, 7 in today's 2 games. I mean, yes, it's not against the highest calibre of opposition. We did score 3 against Feyenoord last time, and Bournemouth aren't an amazing team, but it's nice to actually be comfortable in front of goal, at least so far in today's episode. I'm hoping it lasts for the rest of the season because I've not been very prolific, but maybe we've turned a corner. I hope we've turned a corner. We're definitely just smacking goals in now. And was it Aston Villa I think we've got for the 3rd game? Another team that we could quite well, I'm probably jinxing myself here, score a few goals against as well. Williams, Berahino, go through that gap. I can't keep hold of possession with him, but Bezic picks it up. Berahino's on the floor. Hopefully he's okay. And he gets up. Williams will cross the ball in. We could have a 5th. He's headed behind for a corner. He is upside out, so hopefully he's going to be okay. Can't really afford another injury. Up goes Iñaki Williams here. Everybody misses it, and the referee surely in a moment will blow the full-time whistle, but not before Bertrand can whip in another cross and cleared away again. And now surely the referee will blow his final whistle. A 4-0 victory at home against Feyenoord surely now sees us through to the qualifying, the knockout rounds. We only had 4 shots all game. We scored all 4 of them. Wowzers. Talk about clinical finishing. Porto lost to PSG. So ourselves and PSG still top of the group on 8 points. Feyenoord on 3 and Porto on 2. Which means we're effectively through. We'd have to lose both games. And even if we did, because Porto have to play Feyenoord, not both of them could overtake us. So we're through in everything but the official stamp to the knockout rounds of the Champions League. Stefan Jovetic is disappointed by the lack of first-team football he's getting. Funny you should say that, because you're about to play against Aston Villa, mate. Let's see if we can get another win and maybe another bunch of goals as well. 7 so far. What's the betting? This is now a 0-0. Free kick for Villa after 5 minutes. This is going to be awkward because Bakuna can deliver a good cross. Thankfully, Idrissa wins the initial header and Çalhanoğlu wins the second. And now we're away, actually. Jovetic does have support, and I'll try and use it here. Squeeze it back through there towards Gerard Deulofeu. And if I can time the pass right, pull it back here for Jovetic, and surely... No? Yes, make it 1-0. I was hoping I'd get the finish with Jovetic. Unfortunately, it's a good save or block. I couldn't quite see who... It was the block from the defender. It did beat the keeper, but the defender was there. But thankfully, dropped straight to the feet of Mason Holgate, and he's not going to score an easier goal in his entire career. 1-0 again, very early on. Seems to be a theme in today's episode. Adoma. Oh, got the run on me there, and here's Razak. Oh wow, what a great run. Is that a foul? It is. Socrates too strong for the man, but the referee deemed his physical contact too vigorous. It's going to be a free kick. Now, who's going to take it? Adama Traore or Bakuna? It's Bakuna! Very well hit. Good save down low by Sergio Rico. He is earning that pay rise he got recently. Very much so. In fact, I still feel like I'm not paying him anywhere near enough as his performances deserve. Are we going to get this back? Yes, Socrates does put in another good physical battle, and this time the referee decides that it wasn't a foul, even though this time the man goes down injured. Oh, wow. So much space over here for Kevin Morales. This has to be... Oh, God, that touch, though. Oh, and he only just squeezed it away, but it is now 2-0. Classic counter-attack from their corner. This sees us go 2-0 up. We're going goal crazy today. Absolutely goal crazy. That's 9 in today's 3 games so far. And we're only 25 minutes into this one. Plenty of time to get a 10th. Oh, Idrissa steals it off them. Villa are being very, very risky at the back. They're already 2 down. This is what I expected Feyenoord to do. Oh, it's perfectly weighted, and surely it's going to be a third. This is what I expected the Feyenoord game to be like once we went 1-0 up early on, but they battled hard, and it took us a lot longer to get the goals. But Aston Villa are crumbling in the same way they crumbled many a time in the season they got relegated from the Premier League. They've come back up in the first season of this save, but... judging by this performance, they're still not ready for Premier League football. I don't know where they are in the league. I think they're down the bottom, but you can understand why they might be down there if they are from this opening half an hour. That is 10 goals in today's episode so far. 10. With no reply. No, actually, no, that's a lie. I conceded against Bournemouth, didn't I? I forgot. Oh well. We're 10-1 up in terms of the 3 games so far. And there's still an hour to play here. It could, and hopefully will, get even worse for Aston Villa. Morales through to Jovetic. Have to go back this way. That's to Idrissa. He slot that through. Oh, he has done brilliantly. Çalhanoğlu. It's 4. I have no idea what's happening. It looks as if I've been taking drugs or something because we're playing completely different football. I've no idea how this is happening. It's a nice finish by Chally as well. 4-0 for the 2nd game in a row, and we're not even at half-time yet. Although it is very close. That was in the 45th minute and right at the very end of stoppage time. As there goes the whistle. But 4-0 up at half-time here against Villa. They are completely useless. That's another out to Luke Garber. Into Quadro again. Running out of space here though. Work it back. That was meant for Kevin Morales, and we found him now. Where to go though? Where to go? Through there to Quadrasimo. Roll the defender. Surely not 5. No. Good save by Bunn. Only 4 minutes into the second half though. This could be a cricket score by the end if Villa's defending doesn't improve. That was headed back out there to Deulofeu by a Villa player, so he wasn't offside, and Morales misses the header. Deulofeu gets it again. All right, let's give it to Çalhanoğlu. Can we find the angle for a worldy long shot? Maybe not a long shot, but he's working the chance well, and that's going to be a free kick. He did get injured there, or he was hurt. Is he going to be able to get up to take the free kick? I hope so. Yes, he is. Right. Now, last time I took a free kick with Çalhanoğlu, it whipped like mad. He has 94 curve right now, so I don't want to put too much or as much curve on it this time around. We've already scored 1 good free kick today, and we've scored another one. It's 5. Hakan Çalhanoğlu has his 2nd, our 5th and 12th of the episode so far. That's a great free kick. I think I may have figured out how to take free kicks. Although the last time I said that, I missed a couple really badly, so I might just be getting lucky. I'm probably getting lucky. The way this episode's going so far, I'm definitely getting lucky. Kajia. out to Bakuna. Cross could come in. Oh, he's played it on the floor to Adoma, who shoots. Draws a good save out of Sergio Rico. Are Aston Villa finally coming to life? It's taken them rather suitably. The clock ticks over to 55 minutes, 55 seconds as we're 5-0 up. But they might have just come alive. Still got the opportunity to score something here if they can. Here's Tommy Elphick into Carlos Sanchez. They have scored. Drilled that very tidily into the bottom corner. Well, is that the beginning of the comeback? Probably not. Garba. Idrissa. We work an opportunity for a sixth, maybe. Jovetic tried to pass that through there. In fact, runs on to the end of his own pass. In actual fact, Delafeu. Oh, that was brilliant. And 6. What happened to the goalkeeper there? I'm not entirely too sure. Was that not straight at him? It didn't seem like it was into a corner. Let's have a look at the replay, shall we? Nice ball across, and the Ronaldo chop just... Or it wasn't even a Ronaldo chop, it was just a turn, but... I mean, maybe he was unsighted by the defender in front of him. Not really. I mean, you can see where it's going, and it was straight at him. Some really baffling goalkeeping going on in today's episode, but we have our 6th goal of this one game. We scored 7 in the previous 2. I don't know how to explain how today's episode has gone, but I couldn't be happier with how today's episode has gone. If you enjoyed the video, and I'd like to think you did after 13 goals, drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. I can't promise I'm going to score 13 goals in every single episode, but we will make the most of it whilst we can. Maybe we can continue that in the next episode, although this might just be a one-off. We will find out. What does the league table look like right now? We are... Whoa, we've shot to the top of the table on goal difference only, but we've now scored 15 goals and conceded only 4 in 11 games. Swansea have only conceded 5 in 10, but they've also only scored 5 in 10, and that's where we've improved by smacking the ball into the back of the net on a very consistent basis. Villa are bottom, and they were already bottom, and we just consolidated their misery there by smacking 6 past them. But yes, that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Well, actually, I'll see you later on tonight for a My Player video, and then I might stream after that as well. I haven't decided yet, but I'll see you next time, whenever that next time